Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm Scott with ULR Properties. Today I'm going to talk about buying a house in quarantine. So it's time to buy a house, but there's this little thing called the coronavirus that's keeping us all quarantined. First, I'd like to say life will go back to normal. Seriously though, it will go back to normal. There will be a time in the not so distant future that we're going to be back out dining at restaurants, playing with our kids at the parks, and lounging on the beach. Why do I say this with such certainty? Because we have history on our side. As a species, we've overcome worse pandemics, holocausts, world wars, and even climate changes. We will prevail, and that's why you should definitely plan for your future. If you are watching this video, you've decided that your future includes a new house. And if you've been trying to buy a house, or you've had a friend who's been trying to buy a house in the last 5 years, you've probably heard or seen personally that it's really competitive out there with other buyers. If I had a dime for every time a buyer lost a house to a higher offer, I'd have a lot of dimes. But now with the quarantine or some buyers on the sidelines due to job loss, there are fewer buyers, which means less competition. You would think that that would mean that prices are going to go down, but according to the National Association of Realtors and Zillow, they actually still expect prices to increase for the year. When it comes to the actual home buying process, a lot of things still haven't really changed. You still start your search online, looking for houses and trying to narrow things down. Once you've narrowed things down, get your realtor out to those houses that are your top picks and try to schedule a FaceTime or an actual video chat, which I think is really great. Had some really successful chats with my clients walking through houses that way. Make them spend the extra time looking at the details and the things that you really want to focus in on. To actually view a home, come prepared with a mask and gloves. Make sure you don't touch anything when you're going through the home, and then properly dispose of the gloves when you leave. When it comes time to make your offer, the standard promulgated contracts are still used. However, some states have a COVID-19 addendum that attempts to outline provisions in case coronavirus does interfere with the transaction. Inspections and surveys are still taking place as they are part of essential business. Also, title companies have made policy changes so that you can still close, buyers and sellers can still close without having to make any physical contact with each other. So in summary, COVID-19 has impacted the buying process, but it hasn't drastically changed it. Taking a few extra precautions, you can still buy a home safely. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a comment or direct message us. Thanks.